everyone, welcome to Sumit Photo World. In this video we will talk about AI, artificial intelligence feature in Photoshop. And before I'll go in practical, let me just give you some brief about the AI, that what is the background and what we feel about, what we think about AI. And in amongst photographers community, there are groups where they feel that AI is creating kind of insecurity in the world amongst the photographers, but there are some group of photographers where they believe that it's helping us to push our imagination to the next level. It's helping us to improve our overall workflow in photo editing. And when we have AI tools with us, we feel that we can use in a more positive manner, where instead of disturbing our subject originality, we can enhance the elements around our subject. So that's what the good thing about AI. And whenever we have a technology in any field, we feel initially uncomfortable, we don't feel very open about the technology, but when we start used to, we understood the technology better, we start using it in our favor. And instead of we can say going against any new technology, we should accept it and use it in a positive manner. So that's all about the AI, what I think about. And that's what I believe. Whenever I do photo editing, I use AI to just adjust the elements around my subject. So I keep the subject as natural as possible and just play with the elements around, just push some my creative thoughts around the subject and feel that I can make it a more visually enhanced, improved version of the subject. Today I'm going to use AI prompt as a dot. So whenever we have AI prompt as a dot, it means it's going to create variations based on the selection. So whatever the selection we have, it will create variation of the same. And we have to be very careful when we are selecting the variations, because at a time it will create 3 variations and it can go up to 56 variations. So we have to be very careful when we are selecting the variations. And in this first photo, if you see this is from the model photo shoot. In this photo, I was not having a seamless paper backdrop, and that's why I have a patch in the background. If you see, this patch was not good looking quite nice. I could have cloned it out, but instead of doing that, I thought, why should not I use AI to help me create one seamless backdrop? And for that, it was quite easy for me using the dot prompt. I selected quick selection tool, and when I select quick selection tool, so what I just need to do, I just need to select the subject using the quick selection tool. So my subject is selected now. So what I need to do, I just need to click on generative fill and just type in the dot, nothing else. So we'll just generate the variation and see how the results are coming. Okay, now we have 3 variations, you can see, and we can select one of the variation which we can say quite near to what we are looking for. The first variation is quite looking good. Let's see the second one. It added is some element around it. So let's see the third. Yeah, third is quite looking seamless. You can see the difference before and after. Before how it was and after. So that's how we can quickly create the element, and it's a really very quick effort to create the workflow super fast, and I got the result what I was looking for. I could have done that using the clone tool, but I feel that AI really helping me to improve my overall workflow. Let's see the second image. In the second image, I have beautiful model Anuradha, and her eyes are really beautiful, but I just want to see how this selection will behave if we select only eyes. And for this, I will select a lasso tool. And I'm going to do a very rough selection here. You can be very precise if you want. And again, I'm going to click on generative fill, just type in the dot, click on generate. So we have to be very careful because it can give really awful results and some great results also. So we have to select very carefully. So you can see that how the results are coming, and we'll create one set of variations again if we'll see the better results. Yeah, this looks quite interesting. So you can see the before and this is after. So it's up to you that which kind of we can say that frame you are looking for, how you want to modify the element. Now let's move to the next image, the same model again, and this time I'm going to use a lasso tool again, but here I just want to show you that if we select only one element and how it behaves, how the dot prompt will react on that, like the bangles. uh, if we select the bangles here, I'm doing very rough selection, and just click on the generative field, just type in the dot, click on generate. So you can see that in very first attempt we got the result what I was looking for, and it's really amazing to see how it works. You can see the different variations, quite subtle change, and I believe this third variation looks quite natural, and you just see the before and after. Again, we could have spent hours using the clone tool, and we could have got the similar result, but this is really quite fast, so it's really helping us to save our workflow time. Now let's move to the next image. So this is again very interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select only the hairs, so I'll see that how it behaves, because it's a quite complex selection it will be. I'm going to do it very roughly here. Again, generative field, just type in the dot and click on generate. Let's see what results we'll get. It'll be quite interesting to see. Uh, just see how it behaves, and it's really gives some unique result. It added some elements also. uh, so we can create one more variation, so just see that in which variations which feels quite natural, quite good. We'll get just one more set here, and just to remind, we can create as many as 56 variations on selected layer. The most interesting thing in this AI world, what I found, that it creates the elements using the pixels around it. So it's giving quite realistic kind of results. So it's very, very sometimes quite fun to work with AI, because it's quite creative at times. This is the last image, and in this image I've done everything right. I set the light on the outdoor shoot. I completed the workshop. I was just taking a profile photo for my participant, and except the background, everything was quite good. So I just want to improve the background. So even that time I told my participant that I'm going to improve it and I will use the AI for that. So for this selection, I'm going to use pen tool just to show you. We can use the pen tool as well for the selection. I'll just select the very roughly. I'm going to do it very roughly. Don't need to be very precise. Just make sure you are not touching the subject. Just keep move around it. Again, you can see I'm not very precise in selection, but you can be. Depends on what frame you are editing. When all pointers are connected, we have to just right click in the middle and select make selection. Keep the settings default and just click on OK. And here we have to be very careful, because here the selection is the subject itself. We don't want to do any change to our subject. We want to do change around it. So we have to just invert the selection. We can click on the invert selection button, or we can use a shortcut Control Shift I. And once it's selected, I've selected the surrounding. We have to click on generative fill, just type in the dot, click on generate. Now you can see the variation, the first one. Let's see the second and the third. So I feel the second one, it's quite we can say balanced, because it's filling the frame and it's giving me something which I was looking for. So I was just looking to fill the gaps. You can see this is the before photo, before doing any change to the background, and this is the after. So this is my, we can say, the selected, but you can see the surrounding. There are some we can say minor problem with the generative fill. How we can fix it? We have to just click on the crop. We can just crop the frame little bit. Just commit the changes. We can hit the enter key to commit the changes also. So this is how it will be. So you can see that how it's easy to work with the AI, and using the dot prompt only. I didn't give any text string to as a prompt to create you can say the result, but the dot was sufficient. Dot was sufficient to create the element what I was looking for. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to create more and more videos such like this, just give me the comments, just add your suggestions what kind of video you want me to create for you. I'll just work it out and just come with a new video. Whenever you are searching for some information, you never hesitate, and you can reach me on my email sumit@sumitfortheworld.com. If it was helpful, you can tell me by liking this video. Just like this video, and I will take this as your feedback that it was really helpful. And you can subscribe my channel. You will get notification on my future videos. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sure I'll meet you next time again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.